nwoke mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke Uche Mefọ ihe o mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke anyị na ya so wee na-achụ mmụọ yo wee tụgharịzie sị anyị na anyị na-esi mmụọ. What a betrayal! Ka chịkọta n'aka ya ọnụ ụmụ Biafra ka anyị were n'otu ịhụnanya anyị ga-enweta Biafra anyị na-achọ. Ana m ekelekwa onye isi anyị nke bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike, onye nke Chineke họpụtara ka o wee duru anyị n'ala nke Biafra dịka Moses si wee duru ụmụ Israel wee dufe ha n'osimiri uhie. Otu a ka nwanne anyị nwoke a ga-esi wee durukwa anyị duru anyị n'ala nke ekwere anyị na nkwa nke bụ ala Biafra. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jisi ike n'ọlụ. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ihe ị na-eme dị anyị mma. Ana m ayọ Chineke nna ka onye kwado ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ị ga-eji wee duru anyị n'ala nke ekwere anyị na nkwa. Onye ọbụla nke na-echere gị echiche ọjọọ onye ahụ ga-eji isi ya wee buru ya. Ka anyị were n'otu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko tienụ udo ga-achị. Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga udo ga-achị. Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị. Uche Mefọ Sleeping DJ obodo dị ka m kpọrọ gị ọkwa ihu n'otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala. Ọkwa ihu n'otu isi wee wụkasị onwe gị n'ala to the extent that everywhere all over the world ọgba akụkọ gị ka a na-akọzi. Ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ mmadụ abụọ ma ọ bụ atọ nọ ọgba akụkọ Uche Mefọ ka a na-akọzi otu o si wee wuo onwe ya n'ala, otu o si wee disgrace onwe ya, otu o si wee betray ya ndị Biafra. Upon all the trust Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwere ebe ị nọ gị si otu a wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, chiri otu a wee disappoint ndị niile na-eso gị n'azụ. Uche Mefọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu trust chara gị to the extent ọ sị na ọ bụrụ na ịwụ nwaanyị ọ gara ịlụ gị otu esi alụ nwaanyị. Uche Mefọ onye mere gị ihe ọ gaghị adịrị ya na mma. Ịbazie live gị na-akọ ihe sọrọ gị na-akọ ori ihe sọrọ gị na live. Iche na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-atụfuru gị ọnụ. Ị na-achọ ka ọ bịa saa gị okwu ọ karịgo that level. Silence is the best answer to a fool. You are just making fool of yourself. Uche Mefọ ị ma na ọ hụrụ gị ka etinyere na prison wee kwe gị nkwa niile a nke ekwere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Uche Mefọ ị ga-anara ego chi n'abalị na-asọ Biafra. Nke a doro m anya na ị ga-anara ego dị na-asọ Biafra. Bọtụlee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu etinyere ya n'ụlọ mkpọrọ wee kwe ya nkwa niile nke ekwere ya. O nweghị ụdị nkwa a na-ekweghị ya ka o wee dị na-asọ Biafra. Ma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwụrụla chim wee kwụsị ike na Biafra si na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra. O kwekwara ya bifo ya baa ime na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra, na o nweghị ike ibitreyi Biafra, bọtụ na ndị Biafra ga-ebitreyi ya. Ihe ahụ o kwuru ọ bịara na mmezu. This betrayal bidoro from 2015 oge ahụ akpọchiri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. This betrayal bidoro from Imam Meso and Clifford Iruanya and Uche. Ọkwa gị nwa the same Uche Mefọ onye fightiri against it. But lee na alete ihe na-eme onwe gị. Ị werela aka gị wee betray zie that same person ị na-fight gbapọ. Uche Mefọ kedu ihe mere gị ha? Ihe otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, ihe otu isi wee mebisi aha gị. This nonsense human rights ị ga-aga mepe. Can you maka human rights? What do you know about human rights? MazI Nnamdi Kanu is already fighting for human rights. He lost his father and his mother in fighting for human rights. Uchemefo, you are just a betrayer. Resign now because everybody know people. The killings in Obibo take everybody unaware. But we don't know about it. Uchemefo, what we need is actions. What's your MazI Nnamdi Kanu? The Eastern Security Network offer Moria single-handedly, and this is not even our army. This is just Eastern Security Network. Our armies will soon surface by the special grace of Chukwuemeka. MazI Nnamdi Kanu said it. Even our army, this is just Eastern Security Network. Together we move. Together we achieve this Biafra. Every sons and daughters of Biafra, please, I want us to give MazI Nnamdi Kanu our maximum support. We must surely get to the promised land. He said. Umu Biafra biko sienu no Opo one family kanyi diaga Opo two bi kanyi diaga Umu Biafra biko kanyi jikota udogachi MazI Nnamdi Kanu Jisike n'ọrụ gị anyị so gị n'azụ Jisike n'ọrụ gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri Jisike n'ọrụ gị ihe ga-adị mma Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi Ụmụ Biafra biko sienu anyị jikọta udo gachi Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga udo gachi Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga Umu Biafra biko kanyi jikota udogachi udogachi nilanyo IPOB one family IPOB one family IPOB ana mayopa Chukwuemeka Biama ka onye ndị IPOB ogologo ndụ na risike na amamihe nke ha ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee ruro ya n'isi anyị ma na ọrụ adịghị isi mana onye ọbụla nke ya na Chukwuemeka Biama so ụjọ agaghị atụ ya nwa Chukwuemeka Biama ọhamadike ihe kwuru ka ị na-eme jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma ana m ekelekwa all the coordinators all over the world ana m ayọkwa Chukwuemeka Biama ka onye ọnụ ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike nke unu ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee rurokwa ya n'isi jisie na ike na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme were n'otu obi na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme ma bụrụ na ya n'obi dasa onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ no matter what ka anyị wezụga na ihe ọbụla ga-ebute gawa n'etiti anyị maka anyị werekwa n'otu obi wee sọpọtụ nwanne anyị nwoke abụ MazI Nnamdi Kanu ọhamadike. One thing is sure, at the end we all shall rejoice. Sure. Umu Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udogachi Umu Biafra biko tienu jikọta udogachi Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga udogachi Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga udogachi Umu Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udogachi udogachi n'anyị yo anyị werezie na ofu obi ụmụnne anyị were ofu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ ụmụnne m anyị sọpọtụ nwanne anyị MazI Nnamdi Kanu jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ n'ọlụma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisi ike n'ọlụma gị ihe ga-adị mma. Jisi ike n'ọlụma gị Biafra ga-enwerịrị isi. Ka anyị were okwu obi nwanne m. Let us take one mind. We shall get to the promised land, my brothers and sisters. Igbo, Izon, Ogoni, Eja, Efik, Ibibio, Aram, Oroni, Igodomigodo, Kogi, Idoma, Benua, Egala, Igede. Please let us join hands together. We are the
God, our Heavenly Father, we are before you this morning. As always, we come here to honor your name, to exalt your name. Shout your name so that the world will hear. You are our Maker. You are our Redeemer. We have nowhere to turn to but to you. You are our God. You are our Maker. Glory to your name. We also thank you for our leader, MazI, whom you've sent to us to rescue us. Chukwuemeka. As we pray that you give him wisdom and endurance. We also include those that are assisting him. Give them all tools necessary to lead us, to guide us. For we hate nobody. We wish nobody harm. Only trouble that troubles those that trouble themselves. Chukwuemeka. Listen to our prayer, and we trust and we believe in you always. And all this we ask in your name. You say, today is January 15, 2021. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. We are reaching you through Radio Biafra London and Ipob Community Radio, directed by our leader, MazI. My name is MazI Alozie. It is another day, and we always, as a practice, notify you of all that is happening, of all that you need to know. First and foremost, I will give you the usual message. Then after that, I will make a special announcement. I will go to our daily messages. After those messages, there will be a special announcement. We are Biafrans. Our leader has taken the bull by the horn. We must support him. We are surrounded. And for the fact that we are Biafrans, you don't expect to have many friends. Rather, you have more enemies. You wonder why there's always more evil than the good. You wonder the power of evil, the power of Satan. Those that believe, strongly believe. Those that are weak, flounder and fall by the wayside. Our leader has withstood all, and that is why he is our leader. You cannot continue to preach. You cannot continue to shout. You cannot continue to say, let him step down. Why? You did not choose him. The people chose him. The people trust in him. They believe in him. He has proven. He's stuck. And I always tell people, we should be more focused than rhetoric. We should be more focused than speaking nonsense, throwing unfounded allegations just to suit your devilish goal, which will not work. We are surrounded. Before you heard what our leader said yesterday in a Zoom meeting, and that's going to be my topic today, because he spoke volume. There was one thing our principal said one time. There are some group of boys. He called them incorrigible. Incorrigible. But we being who we are, we grew up. That's the difference. When you're a child, you think like a child and you act like a child, and when you're an adult, you think like an adult and act like an adult. You cannot be an adult and you act like a child. That becomes childish behavior, childish act, childish thought. Lack of maturity. You see the truth, you twist it to suit your need. And only fools will believe you. Our leader has taken it upon himself, which nobody else has. He takes on the world. If he can do that, what gives you the courage to stay and rain insults? It is your right. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we know who is who. We are surrounded regionally and internationally. You will fight your way out of it. You are not lesser than those they've vanquished, because nobody spoke for them. Nobody fought for them. Go and look for the cities. Go and look for the Aboriginals of Australia and other ones that have gone, vanished due to imperialistic behavior and policies. You are also targeted. Our leader is steadfast, very strong. He has established his security network, and by God's grace, we are going to be free. Based on the Zoom meeting that took place yesterday, I was so happy. I was so happy that it produced a lot of thoughts, what goes through people's mind. You'll hear some of them. The Eastern Security Network needs assistance, needs support, and you get that, can give us that support through the account our leader established, and it is Chase Bank. The account name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. The routing number is 044 000037 044 000037, and the account number is 669-680115. I'll give you the account number again, 669-680115. And the Zelle email address is ipobosana@yahoo.com. ipobosana@yahoo.com. That is ipobusana@yahoo.com. That's if you want to use Zelle. Otherwise, every other information you need has been provided. For the international donors, the account number you will use is 66908, beg your pardon, 669680115. I repeat, 669680115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS 33. CHASUS 33. The bank name is JP Morgan Chase. That is what you use. And for Italians, you use plus 3935 1004 6055. And Germany plus 49152 10251873. These are the numbers you call. And then for those that have not seen their neighbors, their brothers, their sisters, their relatives, the number you call is plus 971522 929723. I repeat that number, plus 971522 929723. You include the photo, ID of the person, the name, the state, and when last seen. Now, back to what I was saying. I told you there will be a special announcement, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the special announcement. Having petitioned the United States into 4 major time zones for effective and efficient administration of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, the Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra worldwide hereby announce the appointment by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide, Onyendu MazI Nnamdi Kanu, of the following persons into the accompanying positions of service. MazI Ndubeze Ejasi has been appointed the IPOB coordinator of the U.S. A Central Standard Time Zone. All states in this time zone report to him. MazI Ndubeze Ejasi has been appointed the IPOB coordinator for the USA Central Standard Time Zone. All states in this time zone report to him directly. Mrs. Chinyere Apple will serve as the deputy coordinator for the Central Standard Time Zone. MazI Oliver Obi has been appointed the IPOB coordinator for the USA Eastern Standard Time Zone. All states in the zone report to him directly. That's MazI Oliver Obi, the coordinator for USA Eastern Standard Time Zone. MazI Benjamin Nwanonenyi will serve as the deputy coordinator for the Eastern Standard Time Zone. MazI Ndidi Awurum has been appointed the IPOB coordinator for the USA Mountain Standard Time Zone. All states in this time zone report to him directly. Mrs. Latina McPires will serve as the deputy coordinator for the Mountain Standard Time Zone. MazI Ndubisi Chijioke has been appointed the IPOB coordinator for the USA Pacific Time Zone. All states in this time zone report to him directly. Lady Chinyere Onwi will serve as the deputy coordinator for the USA Pacific Standard Time Zone. These appointments take immediate effect. All IPOB principal officers and family members in the areas concerned are hereby directed to accord the new officers all support and assistance as they exercise their functions and discharge their duties as national coordinators of their respective time zone. Signed by MazI Chika Edoziem, Head of Directorate of States of the Indigenous People of Biafra. You see, US is taking off and putting things in order. You saw what happened almost, it's getting to a week now, the response from the US with regard to donation, fundraising. More is coming. And there are two things our leader charged. When US wakes up, Biafra is here. When the women show up, Biafra is here. Two things are beginning to rhyme. Left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. We are moving. For those that are disappointed that they couldn't execute their coup, so to those that are disappointed that they've not been able to derail this movement, retrace your step. Retrace your steps. Recalibrate your compass if possible. We are here. We are here. There was something during the Zoom meeting yesterday. I was very much not surprised. Not surprised at all. Because people, Leopard never changes his sports. And this first time I really had to listen to Mrs. Briggs. We are no longer dreaming. We are no longer fooling ourselves south to Kwaibom, all this nonsense. They are out for us. They are out for us. And I think the Briggs spoke remarkably well. They went straight to the point. And some of the speakers made the appointment. Adebanjo really fascinated me. His conditions are very simple. They know there's no Nigeria. They know there's nothing like Nigeria. And I don't see the North, the Fulanis, relinquishing power. Because from the history, from all they said, you know that there is no Nigeria. Yakasai came and started talking about is that Professor Yaka, whatever his name is. You saw he came, he started reading what the Igbos did, but he did not go into detail to tell you what happened. It is always the Igbos, it is always the Easterners bearing the brunt load of one Nigeria and come out with the end of the stick very, very short. It is only Igbos. But the coup he was reading, he included few non-Igbos, but he made it Southern coup. There you can see the belief of North and South. North and South. As always, it will never end until we go our respective ways. And the one that fascinated me again was the one from Victoria Shagari. If the Igbos want to go, let them. Yes, we want to go. We want to go. You said you are from the Middle Belt, and they are killing people of Middle Belt. What did you say? Maybe you enjoying their death. We Biafrans want to go. If by history we are the ones shouldering and championing the existence of one Nigeria, and we are paying dearly with our blood, why mustn't we go? Why mustn't we go? You can survive if being Middle Belt. You can't survive without the Igbos. So why the policy that we must be there? No, we don't want to, because we've been there too long without any profit. We progress due to our strength, due to our craftiness. Not that you want us alive. What's wrong telling you we want to be free? What's wrong telling you that we want to be on our own? Since we've been with you, what have we merited other than death? Is it wrong for you to express your view just as you expressed yours? We will be glad if you from Middle Belt will stand on your own. Pilot your own boat. Determine your own future. What is wrong with that? Why must you answer one Nigeria which you are not? Why must you continue to press for one Nigeria which does not exist? Why must you continue to live on lies? And the people conducted this never again must bear one thing in mind. They must also be sincere. They must also be sincere. You cannot, even as you conduct that Zoom, you hear what is coming from people's view. We are sectionalized. We are not one, and we will never be one. Let us call a spade a spade. It was a lengthy Zoom meeting. You go back to your old self. Why take the pain? Why go through the agony again? Simply dissolved the non-existing union. It does not exist. As you speak, they are killing you. As you speak, they are in your backyard. As you speak, they are holding you ransom. innocent people being killed, and the rich gets richer at your expense, and you open your mouth, you are arrested, and you know the people in charge. Now all hand points at the Fulanese. How can you, those that are responsible for the never again, are they living differently? How can they be talking about never again and they are watching their backyard being taken by the Fulanese? How can they talk about never again? The people are being mowed down every day. How can they talk about never again? The Fulanese are finishing your resources, sending it to Chad and Niger. How can you talk never again? They are bringing their Fulanese from all over Africa to come and take your backyard. Are you people dreaming? Or did you people, what is up? You can't say never again, but because it is happening. As you are saying never again, your goal might be different, but the result you're getting is a different one. As you are there saying never again, you are facing reality that people are fed up with the union that shouldn't take place. As a matter of fact, I had expected the moderator to say, what can we do to dissolve this union peacefully without bloodshed? That's really what I expected them to say, not never again. Because you can't say never again and you are watching them kidnapping innocent people in the Middle Belt, in Boronu, your backyard, your village, women being raped in the farm. The crimes these Fulanis are committing is all over. The crimes are all over. And we're there saying never again. I think that is the wrong headline. That is the wrong subject for your Zoom meeting. If you thought that you will come there and say never again, then you get a perfect result. Then you've seen the divisiveness, you've seen the perception of people from different aspects of the so-called Nigeria. The Fulanis still stick to their policy. The West is telling you, we've been talking about one Nigeria, but you can't keep talking about one Nigeria and you keep repeating the same thing you are doing. And we from Biafra land, we are telling you, yes, you've been killing us. As you say never again, they are occupying our lands. And you're saying never again. The atrocities they committed in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, they are still repeating it. And you're still saying never again. Which never again are you referring to? When the actual people that were there, that reported the war from their own vantage point, which we weren't able to record, but those that had the opportunity as foreign correspondents, we are documenting what we were going through. Have any of them had the courage to say we are sorry? No. Are you saying never again? They remove you from the map. You're saying never again, but you're still not on the map. They change your identity. You say never again. They dissected you and parted you from your brothers and sisters. You're saying never again. What never again are you referring to? What never again do you want? Let us be realistic. Sometimes we don't have to continue dragging issues that need not be dragged. Look at these tiny countries. They are well. Look at Rwanda. Look at Rwanda. If the people that are honest to coexist, you don't have to wait. They will do everything to say we are one, and they move on. But you cannot. 51 years after the atrocities against Biafrans, nobody has had the courage to say we are sorry. Rather, they are telling you what they think. And some of them have the boldness to tell you, if you want to go, you go. Yes, we want to go. We can go. It is our decision. What's wrong with referendum? Why must you divide with war? That is the mentality of black people. For you to move on, you have to kill people. Does that reflect civilization? I may ask. You breathe hatred. You cause irreparable damage. You inflict emotional damage that when I see you, I don't want to see you. This is the time to separate very, very quietly. Let's agree to disagree maturely. If all is well, we wouldn't talk about Biafra or separation. If you are admitted to the university, equally, no problem. If all rights are accorded to everybody, why will we agitate? But these are fallacies. When you bring people that are non-indigenous, if you're not taking care of your own indigenous, then you are bringing your brothers, arm them to come and overwhelm the other people, and somebody has the guts to say, if you want to go, you can go. Yes, we want to go. It is not an offense. If Britain can make a decision to leave European Union, why can't we, as human beings, make a decision to say, yes, we can part ways and cooperate? We can cooperate independently. 90 million people looking for one job, to be a president. 6 million people looking for a job to be vice president. Oduduwa can produce theirs as Oduduwa. No qualms, no problem. Middle people can produce theirs, pilot their own just perfectly. No bloodshed. Fulanis can do the same, no bloodshed. Biafra can do the same. No. Why must we pay the price to be one? Why must we? They weaken us and then invade us as a whole, as Nigeria. They weaken Nigeria through this so-called amalgamation, and then invade us where we become powerless. They arm certain people to kill us, but we cannot see beyond our nose. We cannot reason. What's wrong with being Oduduwa Republic? Is it a crime? You are who you are. You know your brothers and your sisters. Right there, Daomi, they sliced you people in two. One for French country as France, and one for Britain as Nigeria. And you don't see the problem. You don't see the problem. The hatred is there. The anger is there. I think the topic should be, how do we go home as we were before the white men came? For those of you that didn't get opportunity to listen.
It's always a pleasure to see you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, sir. Just want to seek the permission of everyone in the house that we would like to adjust the program briefly, just to be able to accommodate the keynote address by Bishop Atu Kuka, who will be catching it flying very Go ahead. restoration of democracy, it is possible for anybody from the north to win election in the south, or anybody from southwest to win election in the southeastern part of Nigeria. So we are supposed to have said we have progressed to the point that we can really say that we are united as a country. Truly, we have built the Niger Delta Bridge and one is still under construction. But the unity of our people in their hearts, their mind and spirit is still lacking. People whether it is a Niger Delta nationality make us to feel as if we are the problem of Nigeria. No, Nigeria is actually the problem of my people because there is great injustice. You cannot continue to sustain 36 states if you take away the oil producing states. Take all their oil, share it among people who produce nothing, and then say that this is about one Nigeria. No, it is not about one Nigeria. We must do something about the constitution if we truly believe that we want to fix Nigeria, and if we don't want to fix Nigeria, that's what we are working on. Let us discuss how we're going to move forward, whether that moving forward is within or without Nigeria. I don't know whether I'm still within my
Thank you. Thank you very much. You've well exceeded your allotted time. On that note, I would be handing over to my good brother Dele for that. I think MazI Nnamdi is back here, so Dele can repeat that question again.
He's back. Privilege of speaking extensively with MazI Nnamdi in the past, and we've been on this conversation for a while. So I'm pleased to welcome you back. MazI, thank you for agreeing to join us back at short notice. The question is, there are those who believe in Nigeria, but you have actually given up on Nigeria. And I've asked this question before. Do you think it is possible for any part of Nigeria to break away without another war? Which is the concern of most people who oppose whatever you stand for at the moment. So it's not possible for us to break away without another fight. And here we are at this conference talking about never again. The meaning of never again means we should not repeat the tragedy of the past. Thank you, MazI Nnamdi. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you very much. And also, MazI, people, host of this very wonderful and unique forum, I want to acknowledge those that went before me, our elders, the two people that actually have so much regard for, Baya Debanjo, and also our own father, Muslim Meji, and also my regards and respect to Bishop Koga and all the rest of them as well. The fact of the matter is that we can break the war without any rancor or need to go to war. We mustn't forget that there was a country called Czechoslovakia. Today they are the Czech Republic and Slovakia. They never fought any war. And for us to properly contextualize this never again theme or scenario that people are talking about, we must go back to how we were before the white man came. There was no war between Biafran people and the Oduduwa people before Lugard came. There was no war between Biafran people and, say, the Fulanis from the north. Everybody minded their own business until the white man came and decided otherwise. Decided otherwise in such a way that even Igbo land itself is carved up into heaven knows how many states, even some of them in the north, as cases. My own relatives from Ijo land that we now put in the war with decided all of a sudden that we are no longer together or should be one. That's it. All of these things are the vestiges of pluralism. And I believe it's when come out on national television or on this forum to say that elite of what and for what have they accomplished? Absolutely nothing. So all this vacuous elitism makes me very, very sick. I do not subscribe to it. My main point I want to raise is a brief response to what Tanto Yakasai said a while ago. There seems to be this blame game going on in Nigeria. And as the Bishop accurately said, there's no other thing is worth not correcting all this relativism. When a crime is committed by a Fulani, there isn't much who care about it. If some crime is committed by a person or by a Biafra, there seems to be an amplification of the implications of that very crime, regardless of how minuscule or irrelevant it may be in the wider scheme of things. Why am I saying this? You're telling me that you are in a country where the Fulanis have consistently been massacring people on a daily basis. First, they called them terrorists, then they were called insurgents, and now they're called bandits. But you and I know that in the main, these are Fulani that's killing people. Nobody has ever suggested the designation of Miyetti as a terrorist group. Absolutely not. You live in this sort of under this climate, let's say, atmosphere of impunity and lies. You witness these things every blessed day. And some people will have the guts or the temerity to talk about one Nigeria. Nigeria that came into existence only 60 years ago. How about the ethnic nationalities that existed before Britain was formed? The thing that we keep missing is this. Nobody has the guts to ever interrogate or challenge the deficiencies within Nigeria. And what do I mean by that? We never actually promulgated nor sustained the constitution in the first place. There is no Nigerian constitution. In other words, the ordinary public in Nigeria has no say in how they are governed. How then do you expect the country to move forward? How do you expect healing and reconciliation? How is that possible?
To our listeners, do you see what I'm saying? Is he lying? Is he deceiving you? Is it not the truth that he is telling? Did you not hear Anita Briggs? Ayo Adebanjo, Kuka, why are you talking about one Nigeria that doesn't exist? I will extend the time for you to comprehend what is going on. So let's continue.
It's never ever been possible. Yakasai and northern commentators keep talking about the 1966 coup. It was an Igbo coup, which of course is a lie. I would recommend that Uncle Yakasai go back and read Alozie how widely struck. One of the people that he mentioned, he wrote a book, Widely Struck. In that very book, it was made explicitly clear that what happened in 1966 was a revolution. And I make bold to say this, without casting any aspersions on anybody, only the South can carry out a revolution. Only the South. Because of how the North is structured. Their mindset, the way they reason, their value system cannot allow them to rise above what I call very primordial religious sentiments to carry out a revolution or a coup against their leaders. What happened in 1966 was a revolution. And in a revolution, there are bound to be casualties. What Yakasai was alluding to is the fact that no Igbo high-ranking politician or army officer was killed in the coup. But the fact of the matter is this. Under Michael, we have the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa, in the whole of the world, 40% every blessed year. How can you kill such a person? The Savannah of Sokoto, Sahara Bello went to Sandhurst in London to go and give a speech in England. To go and give a speech. In that very speech, when he came into the hall, he segregated all the cadets, all the people actually, the so-called lecturers at Sandhurst studying to become military officers. He said he wanted to address only the North. Only the North. Go through history, talk about history all the time. But these same elites are the same people that connived and conspired to deny us history in our schools. Because they understand the implications. That was what actually led the likes of Ipob to say that this type of people should not be at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. I give it to them that the North was going very well. Somebody knew what it was doing. The family knew what it was doing. They all loved their people and they were developing at a very good pace compared to the rate. But the are the foreign leaders doing about the state of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria? Only the foreign responsible for ISIS in West Africa, for Boko Haram, for Al-Shabaab, for all the so-called foreign herdsmen. So the man is that you have enough. You have foreign governors paying foreign people to come to Nigeria to kill you. The foreign government said one from Bauchi, but police said we want to relocate all the foreigners in the Sahel back into Nigeria. How many years of them have gone to Nigeria as if we don't have any bread? Let them be stupid. We cannot reason very well. We know what the end game is. The more the mouth unity. Unity is to allow you into a full sense of security, so that the foreigners across the Sahel can come in to settle. Are you not aware of the speeches that the Kaduna State governor made at the hand of the slaughter of the people in Southern Kaduna? What did anybody do about it? Absolutely nothing. He did nothing. When they hastily charged an Ethiopia terrorist group with no evidence, all of you kept quiet. Nobody did anything about it. Nigeria is busy negotiating with bandits, killing and raping people, and everybody's quiet. That is why we are different, and that is how we see that the foreigners are in confusion to what is happening in so they want to take over the entire country and make it the home of foreigners in West Africa. Go and do your research when you see it there. And we are not just around. No Northerners agreed to be no Northerners suffer more from banditry than the South. So how do you explain that? You said no. Crying North is that we are insecure. So which negates this theory of Jesus that the Fulanis are killing the rest of Nigeria. Who has been killed in the North now has to peace? Who are the kings happening? In Italian itself. We saw in Katsina the other day how many students were abducted. We saw in Borno the most popular one, the Ipob girls. So the North itself is not as if the North is enjoying peace. It is as a consequence of their own action. They underestimated how huge the problem would come in time to come. They kept feeding this little python. They kept feeding it. They kept feeding it. And one day the python turned around and started swallowing all of them. That's what they did. It is a consequence of terrorism. That is what actually happened. Once you spend years and years and years nursing and feeding terrorism, at the time to come back to consume you, it is a natural consequence. It is a natural order. That is what they are suffering from. The true intent, the reason why they formed all this group was to arrest Jonathan out of office. That is a known fact. Nobody's denying that. They connect with Obama and all the rest of them. They planned publicly to say that Jonathan was incapable of handling the decision in Nigeria. So a general has to come in. Tinubu on his part promoted that very personally. Only a general can save them. Because we are impervious to all the injustices that leads to and sustain terrorism. And in reality, in Afghanistan itself, after people I wouldn't say that the Taliban is a terrorist movement, of course, there's a such, but look at the Taliban in Afghanistan. They started by killing occupying forces. And after a while today, you have Afghanis killing fellow
You see, do you see what transpired there? No roaming around, no ignoring. The points are very clear. The points are very clear, and what we say is the truth. What we are saying is what is happening. Is there any reason why we must continue to be in this mess? No. We have to end the nightmare now. Because when people live in lies, cannot get a handle of the situation, I don't know what you expect from them. I don't know what you think they can do for you. And you ask yourself, who are these people? They call themselves elites. And who are these people? They are the ones denying you your progress. They are the ones lying to you. They are the ones involved in political deceit. They tell you nothing. All they do is promise. Promise and promises never fulfilled. And then you still hope for salvation. How are you going to get it? You saw those that were referred to by our leader at the Lekki toll gate. It became center of attraction. It became the topic. But meanwhile, thousands are being killed in Obibo. Hundreds. Did you hear national media report on it? No. I mean, Nigerian national media? No. Did you hear any condemnation from the elites? No. Did you hear anything from your governors? No. But those that they chose, those that they put in there as stooges, went there to congratulate Wike for carrying out the murderous agenda of the Fulanis. Did any of these people condemn? No. Are you telling me if you're a Biafran? Or you're telling me you're an Oduduwa person, and somebody in Oduduwa commits such a crime on the people of Oduduwa, the Oduduwa people will not rise. They will rise. Because they know they are one. Are you telling me if Biafra is here, and this action is carried out on Biafrans, and then the whole Biafra will not rise up? They will. Right now, they don't know where they stand. They are divided. And they use their own people against your own people. And our leader gave a stern warning. I'm glad that Zoom meeting was held. But like I said, the topic should be how to go home without bloodshed. And there is not only one sect that knows how to shed blood. That's what they should bear in mind. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484-767-0848. We continue to look at ourselves. We continue to engage in blame game, and at the end of the day, our problem is still with us. We must end the lies. We must make way so that our people, our children, and the future generation will have a future. Right now we are being invaded with vaccines that will make them barren, unproductive. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Simon Ayonugo. I don't know if you can hear me clear.
Simon, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Oh, hey, Biafra. My name is Simon Ayonugo, calling from an area Spain. Simon is from Umaka is in Alo. Alo is in Imo, Biafra land. But I reside here in an area. The Chukwuemeka Adam and bless every family members all over the world. Bless our able leader. So, when you speak, the world listen. Because you know the problem of Nigerians and the problem of black man. So you touch it and you cure it. The program was wonderful yesterday. But MazI Alozie, this 1966 coup, you see come up again. This whole crisis of the Fulanese, they keep on blaming Igbos, keep on blaming us in everything. But our blood was the thing holding that contraption, and we still want us to be in Nigeria. I saw a lady ranting. If Igbos can go, they should go. But why are they holding us? With all due respect, and those, and His Excellency P2B, or some comments he get right. I don't know why our people have this opportunity. They can't say it the way it is. Why you protecting the thing is killing you? Nigeria subjugate us, Nigeria enslave us, Nigeria in everything. Nigeria make us fight ourselves. Nigeria make us see ourselves as enemy. What have we benefited in Nigeria? Nothing. We are just sacrificed. We are just our death don't matter. They kill us, they blame us. In everything. They suck our blood. Biafrans are, when they come outside, they are selling everything. But you know what? The place to call our own home will become slave there. They don't want anything good in our place. They don't want to solve any problem. They don't want to solve any common thing. I could remember 2015, 2016. So 2017, when we are fighting, you know, some people ask, why are you doing this? What have we not become about to you guys? He didn't do us anything because we know that he will come. That's why when we heard his voice, we listened. It's not magic. Because he said he was born to restore Biafra. Most of us, this is how we are born. And we were told, I was told that this is what I would do when I was 5 years old. 10 years, they say I would be missionary or whatever, pastor or anything. But I said no. My granddad said, allow him, when time comes, he will do it. That's why when some people are jealous about me, some people are, MazI, do you know some people are angry? Also, cause one thing also I'm not going to call. But they can't do it. They say I'm too proud. I'm a proud Biafran that I can't hide it to say it. So you can go and kill yourself. I don't care. I don't need anything from you. I will never beg you anything. Chukwu Okike Abiyama prepared me for this struggle, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can go and kill yourself. Biafra is what we want, and we are not going back. The word of Philip Efiong said when they were signing that forceful treaty, because some of them never wanted to surrender. He treat the offspring of Biafrans well, because if you don't do, they will grow up and demand for it, and that time they will get it. And MazI Alozie, this is what we are doing. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. No matter what, Biafra must be yourself. Come on, Marinina, and you are because every man at Biafra must delay. Oh, Biafra, sign off from here.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. The call number is +1 484767 0848. We, the Biafrans, must proceed, not wait for people to determine our future. They will not give it to you. What you have is what they want. How can they give it to you if what you have is what they want? You don't need a rocket scientist to tell you what to do. It is your responsibility. It is your duty to decide what to do, what is right and what is wrong. And you can't expect our leader to be doing everything for you. You can't expect him even to just be feeding you, birthing you, nursing you, whereas all you do is sit down with your legs crossed and your hand clasped. We must be very, very careful. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
MazI, Lagos. My name still remains Kelechi. MazI, thank you for this program. I don't know if I'm coming out clear because network is not good on my side.
We're hearing you. Go ahead.
The program you're talking about, the one that I heard yesterday, I watched them. I don't know who are the people who are organizing that program. They said never again. But before I go on, I want to appreciate that our sister Onyeka Onwenu. That woman will not die long. That woman will not die until Biafra comes. She will see Biafra. She will live to see Biafra because I am proud of that our daughter. She's that our mommy. She's a mother indeed. See, MazI, and I will also fail to appreciate our leader because only we are proud of him. But sometimes I look at people like Pato Tommy. I mean, what is their names? When I look at these people talk, MazI, honestly, it's like these people that went to school, they are the problem we are having. Because many of them are educated idiots. I don't know whether as soon as they go to school, these people, they begin to think through their angles. I don't understand. But today it's not for them. They are saying never again, MazI. Never again, as I'm talking to you now. Yesterday night, in a particular village, I've said it in before, and they still continue in a particular village in Ebonyi State, in Onitsha local government issue. Yesterday night to this morning, Fulanis are in that village. They both men and women and children of that village, they could not sleep. They all were outside because they said the number of the Fulani herdsmen with their cow that trooped into the village since yesterday is alarming, and then they become afraid. All the youth came out yesterday night. They did not sleep. Till this morning, I was getting a call from one of our coordinators there that even the Fulanis, the ones they pursue from Isi and the rest of them, have come down to Isu. In that, I have said this thing before. They are now said to the crowd of them, and they say they are in millions. In that place, I'm talking to you now, the Fulanis, and And somebody is organizing program and say never again. Never again that the people knew that we don't know before from Adam. We don't know them from anywhere. And now in our forest, harassing our people in our village, that our people cannot go to farm, and somebody is saying never again. Somebody is saying never again that we are being killed everywhere. We can't. There is no job. And if you are looking for admission as a young man from Biafra, you can't get admission. No job. You come out of school. You are riding on car and keke, and somebody is saying never again. He said, man, when these people who are organizing this anyway, I know that they are being sponsored by somebody from the Sioux government. That's why. Because what they should be talking about is how do we get out of this mess? Not never again. What can we do? What can we do to make sure that thing never happen again? The answer to this problem is this: referendum. Let the people come together and decide whether they want to continue in Nigeria or not. I heard some other person saying amendment of constitution. The other person is saying restructuring. The other person is saying I look. There's one other Igbo boy when I look at that, I say I don't know whether this guy is mad. That said for them to know that Igbos are wanted in Nigeria, they should give them Igbo presidency. I ask myself, is this guy normal? What can Igbo presidency do for me? What can my grandmother, my mother in the village benefit in Igbo presidency? When I look at all these people complete, all of them in that forum, apart from Odeko when our leader, the rest are the people who are causing problem that we have in Nigeria. Because the problem of Nigeria is not never again. The problem is that never again. What happened in 1960 is still happening now. Today, as I'm talking to you, in the north, they are living in refugees. Though me, I thank God for that them living in that refugee, because our people was living in refugees in 1966 to 1970. So it is their own time to suffer what our people suffered. Now, instead of these people to organize this program as okay, there are people who are agitating to leave the zoo. It's more than people who say they want to stay in the zoo. Now, how do we go for a referendum without having war? And they are saying never again, MazI. That never again, they are joking, because what is coming in the zoo, they will not. They are going to be another war. The one that is worse than 1960 is going to happen. Because the things that make it to happen is all over the place. Answers, look at the people that was killed. Today they are still inquired. They have not one person to account for all those things. And you are saying never again. There is a limit that people can endure. There is a limit. And when the people exhaust that limit, they will have no other option to attack. And that time is coming very soon. And I am very sure that this generation of IPOB will take the bull by the horn on non-distant time. There's nothing like never until we come to a place they come and say, let us have a referendum. We are not going for restructuring. The restructuring that they went in Apodi and our people were killed is now the restructuring they are talking about. Or constitution, we are not interested in all of those things. There is no way those who call themselves elite, some few of a free will come down and say they want to decide the future of millions of people. What happened? These people they call themselves elite, who make them elite? Who put their governor, who put their whole push on them in Imo State? Tomorrow he will come and say he is elite. Who make what you call wicked school, whatever, in Ada State, former Ada State military governor? Who make him elite in Igbo land? Those are the criminals that gather them together and say they are the elite speaking for Igbo people. We are not taking those noises. It's the days and not this generation. This generation of IPOB, we are going to make everything sure. We're going to make sure that we come out of this bondage and we get Biafra and we go out of Nigeria. The woman that says she's from Middle Belt, that woman is not a Middle Belt. She's a Fulani person living in the Middle Belt. That's why she came out and watched her when she's ranting. I said, look, I said, if Biafra go, what will happen? If Biafra leave Nigeria today, not we die in hunger, not we die in hardship. That is why they are clicking in Biafra, and they should come up to run. If there is no Biafra, what? I don't want to go too far, but the thing is that if we must give Biafra, nothing they can do about it.
Thank you. Call your name and where you're calling from.
My elder, MazI Alozie.
Welcome. Go ahead.
You are blessed. Good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good evening. I greet Biafrans all over the world and lovers of Biafrans all over the world. I greet you based on your own time zone. God bless you. MazI Alozie, my elder. I am more than happy. I'm not saying I no need to say happy. I'm very joyful. Because if you say you are happy, if that thing that makes you happy, if you don't see it again, that you now become angry. It's based on that the joy is inward. Why am I joyful? It's because of the analysis, the last statement you made before you came in. What did you say? You hit the nail on the head, making our people to know that it's us, you and I, every one of us, Biafrans, that we get Chukwuemeka we used to bring Biafra. That we are not looking at any human being, any organization, that the ball is on our court to do the needful. This I'm making us come realize ourselves, because when we come we thought they are doing us, they are marginalizing us. Who will do it? It's you all that it's us, because based on what is happening in the world today, the world now is living under survival of the fittest. People now they lost conscience. They don't want to see the truth. Even people openly come to battle the truth. When you are telling them the truth, they will say, "Hey, it is only even if it's the truth," and then they will tell you, and then look at what is happening. Our leader have been revealing the truth that the world needs to survive. What is happening? Nothing. They put them here. Instead, they come openly to fight the truth. So now it's not left with the truth to now rise up to the occasion. So I'm wonderful. Just based on what my brother just said, my fellow disciple Kelechi, that just spoke now. These guys, we have, although they are mentioning referendum, my people, there is no need for us to deceive ourselves. We have passed that stage. Anybody that is calling it any new referendum, which is restructuring, I see referendum as restructuring. The way I classify restructuring in the so-called Nigeria is the way now I classify referendum. We have passed that stage. The stage we are now is to your tent, all Israel. To your tent, all Israel. Everybody, we have seen what is happening. See what is their name? This the administrators they impose on the Biafra land in the name of governors. I thank God for the decisive statements made by our leader. We will not allow them again. We will no longer give room for the ties to germinate again. Before the ties must be suppressed so that they will not cause more harm to us. Because they will be balanced, they are governors recruiting those people they have impoverished. The gullible ones, hungry people everywhere. They will not gather them to fight out their fellow brothers. They say a hungry man is an angry man. A hungry man you can do any of them, but now you wouldn't have done. So that is why all these people, governors and them, impose our people. Then they will not gather them. They say they recruit them to do whatever they want. They will no longer be allowed. It is the British pattern, and it will never be allowed. I appreciate you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very soon. You say.
Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. When you listen to people, when you hear them say something, you wonder. You wonder. We have been going through this for a very long time, and it is time for us to see the end of it. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here. Welcome.
Thank
you for picking my call. I wanted to come yesterday, but time failed me, you know. But I'm glad that you are back today. I'm pushing to speak today. Once again, I greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I greet you. Good afternoon from here. And I will salute our Supreme Leader, MazI Kanu. Good afternoon, sir, from here. Shalom. I am Rabbi Shas and speaking from my location. I want to say this, MazI Alozie. Yesterday, what I wanted to say has already been dealt with by some of our brothers who have been calling, you know. And just to add a little bit, I certainly know that the message I am Rabbi Shas and speaking yesterday. If maybe I have been having doubt, is this thing getting to these so-called men that maybe that from my location matter, okay? I want to say this, I'm having in doubt if this message our leader is spreading, are they listening or not? Okay, yesterday I was convinced that yesterday His Excellency MazI Ipob was there, former governor of Anambra State was there. I was in that never again meeting. I am so glad that he listened. And so far, he can pass the message to all the so-called people in that eastern region. Let him then know the pending danger on everyone over there. The thing is this, when people begin to take laws, the masses begin to take laws into their hands, they call it revolution. Everybody will be affected. The rich and the poor will be affected. You understand? When the thing that led to this, I can tell any listener that this emergency meeting, our highly respected journalist Dele Momodu and his co put together yesterday, called it Never Again. The thing that led them to do this is because of the danger that Nigeria is sitting upon that keg of gunpowder. That is what it is. Nigeria has been afraid of anything that Biafra is holding. If Biafra is holding tablespoon to eat, to Nigeria, it is a weapon. If Biafra is holding a flag to Nigeria, I'm talking of the terrorist Nigeria, Islamic terrorists of Nigeria. To them, that flag is a weapon. It's a terrorist act. If Biafran comes together to sing, to worship, to them, to Nigeria, it is act gathering of insubordination and coup d'etat. They will kill everybody. If a Biafran comes into a certain place and maybe there is a protest going on collectively, people gathered, they protested, the entire region protested. To anyone standing for Nigeria like Yesowike, it is Ipob that came and disrupted the River State, so the only thing that they can do to them is to kill them. And people are watching all this. Those people that gathered yesterday, I believe that they know what happened in Obibo. They saw what happened there in Obibo. Our beloved friend Dele Momodu was there with his team. They saw what happened. And that particular woman who called her name Charity, she saw what happened in Obibo. I certainly don't know where she came from, but she said she identified herself as someone from the Middle Belt. Let me take it from her testimony that she's from the Middle Belt. I can't tag her to any state there than the Middle Belt, she said she came from, because she's old enough to know where she comes from. So she all these things, she saw them. She knows about the war that took place, that consumed 10 million people, 10 million Biafran lives, and still in counting. By Gowon, led by Yakubu Gowon. And they went to Aburi to discuss restructuring, how to better that place. When Gowon came back, Gowon started listening to British government. Said, don't do it. We have oil interests there. We will give you anything you are looking for. We will make you do this, we will make you that. And be you are the right candidate to do it because you are a Christian. If any other person from the north do it, they will say is Muslim attacking Christian. So you go and do it. The foolish middle belt people went along with these things and came and killed Biafrans in numbers. Even the ones fleeing from the north, they held them at middle belt and massacred all of them there. In middle belt. So we know what happened there. So I just want to add my voice to this once again. I spoke earlier. If Nigeria want to redeem themselves from destruction and disaster, especially to some of these evil politicians, if you want to deliver yourself, get along the board and discuss the way forward for referendum. I'm glad that you are speaking very loud and clear. If you don't know, I we heard of Paayo Adebanjo who spoke yesterday. It is not restructuring anymore. If they could go to war because of restructuring, and it couldn't fall right into the right ear of the Fulanis, the Northerners, they decided that war is the option. Today they are putting people in our places, imposing people on us. They call them Ohaneses. They are not after the killing and the massacring of the Igbos. These people are not doing it. So don't you see that these people are our enemies? So the best option is to eliminate these people. All of them, eliminate them. If we want to get this thing sorted out, we get to eliminate every one of them. I saw one of them that came yesterday, one Igbo politician talking 2023. These are the people that should be eliminated. It happened in every country. It happened in Ghana. For those who go to Ghana for holiday, it happened in that your Ghana place we are having holiday. For those who doesn't know, it happened in South Africa. They fought. And somebody is telling us, oh, we don't want our leader to go to war. But the war is being fought in front of your eyes. You don't see the war. Sometimes we need to call a spade a spade. These people running this man. Okay, look, my MazI Alozie, I want to bring it back to your place. I know that there was a time Obi used to come on your platform and call there, right? And you will give him or even you will even stop everybody and take his call. This is a fact. And this man will come on the radio, everybody will be suspended for BDOBN to come and air his view and what is going on. As not America rep there. What will he say? What is he saying today? I heard this man talking like somebody from the pit of hell. Saying, calling our leaders names. You think I'm happy? The word of God said that judgment will start in the house of God. We are in a new dispensation. You can say anything in the past and get away with it. I don't think you're going to say anything like that now and get away with it. They can go and register another group and call themselves all sorts of names. I listened to Onyibe last night saying, he said, oh, look at the freedom fighters, hear this, quote, the thing that pains me most is that our leader called Uwasofia and recognized him, and called Sam Moneta and recognized him, and called Faith Ugala and recognized him, but he didn't mention my name. I have the right to be jealous. Excuse me. This is what the freedom fighter African rep said, former African rep said on his program. I just said, let me hear what this man is talking about. Not hearsay. Because our leader cannot call you and recognize you while you are in your house. While you are doing the right thing, he put you there to be doing. He knows that he gave you the platform, he allowed you to be doing what he asked you to do. You don't need his calling, you don't need that recognition. You fight and fight, you meet each other at the middle of the field when you have arrived from your different positions. That time he will give you handshake at the end of the journey. And if you don't get the handshake, that doesn't make you less freedom fighter. That is the reason why, because he didn't call you by your name and recognize Okwefugo. The reason why in GC will stop that music. Musicians, they will be calling people names. I saw these things very long ago, a year and a half. I told you guys. I know Ndibo very well how they think. If you don't hail them and call them name, they will go and say, since this you don't want to call my name, I will mess everything up. That is exactly what they're doing. And even if they see people dying, they will say, let everybody die here. I don't go do anything, make them die. I go get that name, then go call me name. Why you don't recognize me? Go call someone else name. I love the brother. I love what he's doing. I am very happy to see people like that to come on air to do the thing they can do better. If you feel that you are going to be on radio talking, go ahead and do it. But let us go and get Biafra. If our leader didn't give you such opportunity or mention your name, you think because of that you will insult him, you call him all sort of name. History will remember all of you. MazI Alozie, I have a lot of things to say. I want to give away for people to call, but I am highly upset with what I am hearing from this woman from the middle belt. Middle belters, for you to have such person in your midst. You guys, it seems you guys are not awake. It seems you guys are still sleeping, and Fulani will slaughter all of you if you don't wake up. MazI Alozie, Ndewo, Shalom, Ndewo.
Ndewo. I call it the way it is, and that's the way it is. If you are not American rep, you are given opportunity to speak because you might have a message for people. So that's the way it is. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, can you hear me, sir?
Go ahead, your name and where you calling from?
Okay, sir. MazI, name is Chukwuemeka. I'm from Biafra land. I'm calling from Rapture in Biafra land.
Welcome.
That and all over the world. May the peace of Chukwuemeka, the creator of heaven and earth, continue upon us. Then not the kind of shike is about the onions of Ottawa. Then they got your father allow Biafrans listen. And they listen very attentively this message. Let nobody deceive any of us. Let no human being deceive any of us. We are Biafrans, yes, we know. But we are looking for the true Biafra. Real Biafrans, the real blood Biafrans. Because Numbers chapter 26, you see it, Numbers chapter 26. And the Numbers chapter 27. Every verse, very, very important. But you see Numbers chapter 26. You see verse 15, verse 64, and verse 10. You see 20. You see verse 5, verse 6, verse 14, and verse 15. Very, very important. Then she said, they said, we must conduct DNA test. It's a percent direct message. You will. That's not. Now, we know it's telling us the problem of an Igbo man is the sense, the ability to reason, to take critical. We think that is insulting us. But we know we are Igbo people, ancient people. We have our own way of life. We have our culture. We know who we are. And they brought a different thing to us to make sure that we don't know who we are again. That is why study that number. Make sure every verse, because that you can't run away from it. You saw this governor. You saw this agent. But you know the what is difficult for us because we know who your people are. Biafra is a kingdom. The kingdom of the most high creator, Chukwuemeka. You people can't you people have it in your mind. You take your person for ordinary country. Don't worry. very, very important. But to Ghana, you want Igbo, you want just where's all of you said the truth. Trump, my beloved father, you don't know what is coming to your people. You did this land. So it has already been destined for our leader to come and restore us back. Everybody must go back to his lineage. We will know where you come from. We will know who you are. We will know your father. We will know your grandfather. We will know your great-grandfather. I got more to say about them. Okay, no. When it's about I put a baby my little. MazI, I know that you should get. I just a matter on a small stream. Go no matter what Biafra is all about. That is why every big blood Biafra. Remember one thing. They must have a house today.
Ndewo, thank
You
you.
will be comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Generation come generation. This generation will be
Thank you.
about the coming generation. We see that guy working the road Jerusalem. We might say, yeah, no, I'm a Ghana and a ruler.
Thank you.
Nobody ruling. Get that believe that. Nobody will rule like a Ghana on you have. Then that it's not no it's only take part time more.
The call number is +14847670848 +14847670848. The evidence is clear. The evidence is as clear as daylight, and we can't continue to act as if nothing is happening. Something is happening. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, MazI.
Please turn down your radio.
Alozie, good evening.
Good morning from here. Go ahead.
Alozie, this is MazI Philip Opo. MazI Philip Opo from Ipob, residing in Aba. MazI, I want to thank you and I want to thank and greet our leader, MazI Nnamdi Kanu, the great prophet of our time, the great teacher of our time, the great pastor of our time. And I say, may the Chukwuemeka bless him. And bless each and every one of you working as it was to see that our country, our land, Biafra is being restored. MazI, Alozie, please, I tried, your number has been trying it since we started this program. I'm listening via satellite. As I said, my name is MazI Philip Opo. Something is bothering my heart. After since 12 December, our leader broadcast on 12 December. Since then, our radio here in Aba, is not talking. They purposely switch off our radio here in Aba. Our radio here in Aba is not talking. Radio Biafra, London, FM is not talking in Aba. We've been battling on this issue. The same thing happened when a hospital and his colleague get out from this struggle. They switch off our radio. Before you know it, Imam Meso and his colleague open their radio. We start hearing their radio. Why our own radio becomes faint? I know how much I lamented. Now, Chukwuemeka has dropped and our radio go off. Immediately Chukwuemeka stop, our radio go off. And they don't want to tell us what is happening to our radio. We are not happy. People are complaining of how why our radio is off. On 30th December, when they heard that our leader is coming up on first to speak, they on our radio on 30th December. Before you know it, they switch it off again on first. Our leader do not talk on first. We cannot hear him because the radio is off. Please, I want to use this medium to plead to the IPOB leadership. I And more especially those that are in charge of our radio, they should on it. I beg of them, even though if there is any way that I have used a provocative words on them, they should pardon and put our radio on. Thank you, MazI. Alozie.
Yeah, thank you. We'll look into it and see why the radio is off. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll look into it and see why the radio is off. There are many things that can cause the radio to be off. But if the way you said it is the way it happened, we have to look into it. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. The line is off. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
MazI, my name is MazI. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA.
Welcome.
MazI, thank you for good work. MazI, my condition this morning goes to this woman, this lady from Midway. Sometimes I wonder what our leader used to say. There is something wrong with the brain of a black Nigerian man. Upon all the killing food, and if that woman forget, let me remind her of a Katu killing. That is 4 trailer carries dead body. And yet, this woman still find a way to defend one Nigeria. How can somebody that have brain, after listening to our leader analysis about the creation of Nigeria, the key point there, he cannot answer a country by a woman be like you. Country form organically, or people, individual people come together and say, let us be together like this. The Nigeria nothing. Even the name of Modu defends interview, the name of Modu cannot even defend it. And yet, when you go to online, Nigerians youth for that matter, commenting, so-called intellectual, commenting that Nigeria must remember what, God will let them receive one good leader and will see Nigeria. How can a Nigeria situation now? Somebody have brain. Tell me the kind of miracle that will save that country just now. Tell me. Nothing that can save that Nigeria. And this time my family is very irritating. See so-called intellectual hoping future country will be fine. When they remove a chief justice that studied in the Western world that created the zoo, Oxford University, by using Onoge, and put the secondary school unconstitutionally, put the man to be the chief justice of Nigeria. Up to today, nothing's happened. When a justice in the country is jeopardized, that means the future of the country. And then this saboteur, sometimes I listen to Onibe, and they shock of my life. Man, see, what happened to this our leader last year towards ending about the saboteur? And I'm now be scared to even assure myself to some woman being. How can somebody talking on Radio Biafra educating us? And he says he's cheating, he's doing bad things. And he's calling God name. You see why I have problem with all this Christianity? He's calling God name. Say, I remember one time they removed somebody. Only they said, whenever they remove it to the, it will step aside. That's why now they remove it, begin down to saboteur. Even this man, if my father is against man, the Kakano, I will be against my father. Within 1 second, I don't want to know. This man has proved beyond every doubt. That used to call it take the whole time. They give him the respect as a not a continental rep. He's the one talking both sides of his mouth. Shame to that man. Why did he hurt Alozie? This man is the one that take all to it. This will be the venue. And I asked you question, which you didn't answer me on that day. Okay, it's okay. Since I don't saboteur, and I take the coach. That is why this will be the venue. If they pay me like fire. If I say I go point and hand of first, we will go for police for America here. Be the grace. That's why I say they hurt me. How can a man like that? Because the one talking with the four sides of his mouth, not even, and this is just what called Chukwuemeka. When our leader video he posted in the platform, he played it. When our leader surfaced in Israel, he played it here. For after 3 years, he played the interview for leader in Israel. And why is it? For 3 years. But now, after 3 years, the mother come out now. And they talking against that one. And somebody want to tell me that that didn't create money for my side of Kubo. And was it okay? I know how this Obido Benu condemn my side of Kubo, that of my side of Kubo becomes Sabotua. I know how this Obido Benu and this before can talk about the what you click for the lawyer and the was it okay? And now they can Umunanubarumo Arafugi. If they can rafu old man like you, which means you a fool as you 60. It's a fool for me to silence the next generation. And a fool, and a fugi. You know, I just imagine how the one talking to Biafra today now. Tomorrow, I begin the talk. He might define my APOB here. A lot of things is happening. Then I don't care. I focus my goal. A lot of things is happening. I will not come out to fight the hierarchy or be castigated or gossiping. That's what I said in this thing many years ago. That people in America that are chopping burger and they're not wearing Gucci and wine. Now I know the meaning. Say American men are wearing Gucci and wine. Now I know the meaning. Now I say what happened last year is a very big eye opener to me. Never because I need to thank human being the way I see myself. That's why I never know that people will be talking good about you outside. Inside them, they want to kill you. And you're eating with them. Even help some to pay their house rent. But they kill you. Shame on to them. I congratulate them hardcore the Biafra. That's something to our leader. Anywhere we are there. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, we have good evening, MazI, Alozie. Let's go, God and bless you. My name is MazI Chinemere Mobiku. I have from Abade in Wangele local government, Biafra land. MazI, they say never again. Let me tell them, both Odele Momodu and all of them, P2B, war broke out in heaven. After the war, after the justice, there's peace. War is going to come. Nobody. Because we are all for referendum, they ignore it. The next step is war. Let everybody in Biafra land, Igbo land, what you do, go and prepare yourself and defend yourself. Don't back on this thing these people calling Telesha is talking. They are talking rubbish. MazI, see this land, we are going to burn it. See this land, thank God for Chukwuemeka who brought MazI and the Kala. We are scientists now doing things. They will see, they will marvel. And then useless people, fucking never again. Never again, you arrested people in Oka that you call Igbo Summit. You call it Igbo Summit, then you begin to arresting the youth of Igbo. You say never again. Never again, what never again? Never again. All the DPOs in Southeast, is there any Igbo man in there? Isn't it not on us? Never again, because your house in Dubai. Never again because your house in Lagos. Never again because your property in Northern. Those things are going to burn. Bible says, you people are who are you going to sing soon on for 1960? Never again. And I stand this phone on Anya one Nenana. Even in a lineup of leg, never again. Your generation will close. All your generation will close. The purpose of innocent souls these people are consuming. Never men without honor. Never. This land, this earth will burn. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Never again because you're not in Lagos.
Caller, your name and where you calling from? Please turn off your radio.
Those things are going to burn.
Hello.
Turn off your radio.
This is it's off now. Good morning, sir.
Good morning from here.
I must appreciate you. You are doing a very wonderful work, sir. God bless you. God bless you, sir. My name is Chika Dike. I am from Oga in Agwata province. Biafran land. And I stay in Dallas, Texas. Out of all those people that spoke on the Never Again yesterday, only Onyeko Onwenu spoke my mind and hit the nail, hit the hammer at the head of the nail. She spoke so clearly as a Biafran woman, and I appreciate and I commend her for that. MazI, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I also appreciate our leader, MazI Nnamdi Kanu. He is a leader indeed. In fact, he's a God sent to the Biafran nation. We appreciate him. In fact, we are so proud of him. Even if they call him in the midnight, he will prove to them that he's a God sent. We are so much happy. He represents us in every area. Please tell him that we appreciate him. He's Moses of our generation, and we value him so much. He proved to them that he knows what he's looking for, and he'll surely get it. Thank you so much for what you are doing. We are so proud of you guys. We are happy everything is working as planned. God is really on our side. And by the grace of Chukwuemeka, we will overcome. We will surely overcome and we'll go back home. We will go back home. Onyeko said, we want to go. We want to go. Honestly, I felt like crying when she was shouting, we must go, we must go. It was so passionate, and I thank God she spoke her mind. She spoke very short and a very powerful message that every lively man will be proud of her. Thank you so much, MazI. We appreciate you. As for those people that have left us, I listened to the radio yesterday. Obi was telling Uchenofo, keep the children out. The children are disturbing the radio. You can imagine talking to the whole world where little kids are talking on the background. You can see this child's play. Obi was telling Uchenofo, please off the radio. The kids are disturbing. And the whole world, I don't know who listens to them, but it was a disgusting.
Thank you very much. That's their business. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, sir. I'll be calling you up now on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning. My name is MazI Maimanugo. I'm the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States. I'm from Amibo in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of the tiger. MazI, thank you so much for all your analysis, and thank God for MazI Nnamdi Kanu. MazI, please, I want to talk briefly because I have a patient here now that is in my office, but I said let me just come out and make this comment anyway. The reason why I'm calling now is just to talk about this and never again. From all indication, MazI, I think that for somebody that will say never again is somebody that wants to make peace. And then if you are a victim, that you've been killed, you've been marginalized, even if you are in a relationship, you are a woman, they have given you a black eye. They have killed you. They have marginalized you. They have killed your children. They have done everything they can do to dehumanize you as a woman. And then you decide that you need peace and you only want to exit. You are not the one that is going to come and call, never again. It is the person that wants you to stay that will come and say, never again, come, let us make peace. So all these guys that are running around and creating all this never again, I don't know what their intentions are, but anyway, never again is that we can, never again are we going to forget what happened to our children during the war. Never again are we going to forget that 3.5 million children were intentionally starved to death. Never again are we going to forget that our mothers and our sisters were raped. Never again we will, forget that our women were butchered and then the pregnancy dissected and removed the baby from their belly and then they killed. Never again that we have our children that have been airlifted out of this Nigeria that we can't give an account where they are. Up to today, the children, millions and then thousands of children that were airlifted to different countries and nobody have asked about them. Never again can we stay and then be dehumanized, be intentionally exterminated, be marginalized in any way or form. Never again can we stay in our country and be a slave in our country. We are here to die and we must die. Either you die now or you die tomorrow. Never again are we going to let this house, the Fulanis, just use ultimatum on us. MazI, can you imagine this man when he stood up to talk? The man just went through the script as was written. He went through the page by page. He was reading it the way they have done it, as if it is their law. That they can never, because it is enshrined in their law, that they can never again let us, be human being and then take care of our home. That is what he did, and that was what his intention was. So for anybody that is running around and then trying just to chase them around to make peace and talk about Nigeria, and not only talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about the presidency of Nigeria, that person is stupid. Never again, to show these people that we really mean never again are we going to go through this. What we have to do now is just we have to go through home by home, and all the baby saboteurs, we have to take care of them. Never again are we going to let the saboteurs betray us. Never again are we going to let our saboteurs and our enemies just be in the grave of our mothers and our sisters. Never again, because we are the ones that have been dehumanized. We are the ones that have been killed. We are the ones that are crying. We are the victims. Never again can we continue to be victim in that our land. Never again. So the ESM has come to stay. I am begging my brothers and sisters for them to just to come and support the ESM. We don't have to talk too much, but we have to invest in ESM, because never again it shall definitely happen. For anybody that is daydreaming, anybody that is just having this delusion, these people that are very paranoid, thinking that Nigeria has come to stay, never again will Nigeria stay. And we are determined to die, and then we must die, and we must just come get our Biafra by all means necessary, because we can never be slaves in our country. MazI, thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you too. God bless you too. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Like I said, the conference should be, whether it's Zoom meeting or whatever, it should center on how to disintegrate peacefully. That is for those that are reasonable. Based on all their presentations yesterday, you see that there is no unity. That you heard from Victoria, what she said. Yakasai, what he said. And then when you put everything together, East is East, West is West Fulani is Fulani. It's just not there. The unity is not there. We know what we've been going through. And nobody can come out and say the truth. They cannot come out and stand and say, this is false. Why did it happen? In the meantime, they are not teaching what happened in the classrooms. They don't even want you to be in the classroom in the first place to know for you to know what happened. All they can tell you is, if you talk, you die. If you congregate, you die. If you mention your religion, you are arrested. But never again. And it is happening. Who is kidding who? We are calling it the way it is. We are not missing words. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from San Diego. My name is Godwin. Please, I have a big question for Major General Yakubu Gowon, our former head of state. There is something missing in all the narrations in our story. He left Ghana to come to Nigeria in 1966. Why didn't he fly into Ikeja than to use a steamer that will carry a contingent of military personnel into Apapa Wharf with a steamer? A Falcon plane could have taken him into Lagos in 30 hours from Accra. He's a student. He knew Ghana very well. Why didn't he come in than to come in when there's already a state coup. He knew about the coup, and that was why our late brother Akinrosi was killed. He knew about it. He have never answered that question. What does he know about the coup? What does he know? Yakubu Gowon, you know about the coup, and that was why our people were massacred in their place in the Middle Belt, Kafanchan, Makurdi, Azaria. Tell us what you know about the coup. You are a Christian now. You say you are an evangelist. Tell us what you know about the coup before our brother was killed. Thank you, MazI.
Thank you very much. This is the first time I'm hearing the steamer issue. I've never had it before. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, MazI.
Welcome, MazI. Welcome.
Hello?
Go ahead.
My name is Bullet Kusowa. I'm from Ikuano in Umuahia, precisely from Olukobonkwen. I thank every Biafran and I thank every supporters of freedom fighters, because freedom is ours. Our forefathers were being sold as a slave, and also they trick us in many ways. But now, they thought they wipe us all away. But little did they know that the taproot on the ground has grown and wise to hold up to a tree. MazI, or any day, you said our leader did not praise your name, but I praised your name yesterday. I praise you. I praise you among the virus. I praise you yesterday. Why are you so angry that our leader did not praise you? You are the vaccine. I told you yesterday. Didn't you listen, or didn't anybody tell you? So you shouldn't be angry about that one. Number two, the so-called lady or woman in the Zoom call yesterday. I will say to you, whatever that have happened to we Biafrans will also happen to you. May your generation be wiped away. May your born generation be wiped away. May your core generation be wiped away. Because there's an adage that says, a peaceful house that you see that has so peaceful enjoyment and glad, deep down, the bastard among them are yet to grow. And this shows us that you are a bastard. You're a full grown-up bastard. Now, you are here to prove to us that you're a bastard. That's why you vomit all you vomited yesterday. A big fool, that's what you are. Never again. Never again. Every one of you that stand against us, what happened to Biafra will happen to you people, then we'll not sit down and discuss never again. If your generation remain, we will not discuss never again. But if they did not remain, we will not discuss never again. Biafrans are come to stay. The river never flow back. River always flow front. Backward never, forward ever. Our leader said it. Kamajishi Nkoyago, the last man standing, will bear the flag. And our leader will never die. For every one of you that wish him dead, you guys will go more than you expected. Because on one after the other, you people will die. You people that wish him failure have already started in your households. It is ability who God has chosen, no man can bring him down. God has chosen MazI, Namdekano, the leader, the Joshua, the Moses of our own day. God has already ordained him, and nobody, born as a woman, can bring him down. All hail Biafra. Long live Federal Republic of Biafrans. Long live our leader, MazI Namdekano. Long live every freedom lover fighter. And God bless you all Biafrans. All hail.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. We must guard our words, what we call people. Everybody's entitled to his opinion or her opinion. We can address them in a different way. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, my brother. My name is John Onwachku from Enugu State, but I'm calling you from Onitsha right now. MazI, I say Chukwuemeka, I'm bless you, I bless our leader, MazI Nandekanu. I'm bless all the IPOB all over the world. I say Chukwuemeka, I'm be everybody's friend. I wish I never play. MazI, am I coming out clear?
We are waiting for you. Go ahead. We are waiting for you.
Thank you. Okay. On my advice, I want to talk to all the saboteurs. Eli and Uchemofag and Co. I want to tell them that in dreams of Jesus Christ, Judas sold Jesus and later use the money and buy loaf around himself. And so shall it be all of them. All the money they are collecting from the zoo government and betray our people, betray Biafra, and betray our leader. They will use that money and buy loaf. And that is what I want to tell them. It doesn't matter how much they collect from the zoo people, but I want to tell them, whatever they do, Chukwuemeka must punish all of them. You don't care all the saboteurs.
Your line is gone. Your line is gone. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. That is the way things are. We look at things. We just express our views. People are people. You can never please everybody. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Welcome. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead. Your name and where you calling from?
Mr. Alozie?
Yes. Go ahead. We are listening.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Chukwuemeka. I am a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you, MazI Alozie. I greet my leader, our leader. MazI Nandekanu for a time like this. Yes, I listened about the Zoom meeting clip you played. And I heard our leader, I heard some few other people. When the topic is I want my own reply to their topic is this. Enough is enough for saboteurs in Igbo land. Enough is enough for anybody who are living inside Nigeria that is thinking of Nigeria restructure or being a president of Nigeria. I feel ashamed for any Igbo man by this time of the day talking to be a president of Nigeria. For someone to be a president of Nigeria is for somebody to be a president of Satan. A president of Satan, not a human being. Because Nigeria is made for Satan to live inside. That is Nigeria. So if you have not heard where Nigeria is going and where Nigeria comes from, and they are still talking of Nigeria from Igbo land, it will not go well with you. Remember, a day will come. You will die. Your children, unborn generation, will suffer for what you created. Nnamdi Azikiwe has died and gone. Awolowo have died and gone. The mistake they made, some of us who are alive today are suffering for it. And somebody somewhere is waiting for a dead country. Anybody, be you woman or a man, talking of Nigeria, is agent of Satan. I say it again. Anybody who are from the east or from the west, still talking of Nigeria, you are agents of Satan of Sokoto. Because the Satan of Sokoto is ruling Nigeria. If you don't know it today, you know it. So, I urge our people, forget whatever ODD and the HMF and the Unibe, whatever they are talking. They have heard the truth. But finally, they decide to sell themselves. For somebody like Onibe to be against our leader, how I wish some of the tape clips that Onibe talk about our leader and about Uchemefo for not allowing the platform to see corruption. Today, what is going on? Every night, every evening, MazI is saying it day in, day out, and Uchemefo does not allow the platform to see corruption. But today, where is Uchemefo? Inside the deep well of corruption. And when they join him, and Obiru join them to be a Satan for the Igbo race. People have no honor. That is one thing that I'm afraid of black people. Our leader said, the white people have sense to reason. When the white people build a bridge, and eventually the bridge collapses, they will come together, and they bring sense together, and they find out their fault, and they make sure they repair the whole fault, and build the bridge again, and the bridge will stand for test time. But in Africa, but in Nigeria, but in Igbo land mainly, you see people, they know the truth. Because of money, you sell your soul to the devil. What is it going to be to you? The Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose your soul? For how many years are you today? How many years are you today? Only how many years are you today? How many years do you think that you have left? And you are destroying your future. For your name to write on the book of death. Shame to all of you. Shame to you second time. It will not go well with you people. Because I know Nigeria. I'm in school 1960. When they say Azikiwe got independence for Nigeria. That time a lot of people are killing in South Africa every day. And people are happy dancing. That Azikiwe have done it to liberate Nigeria from the bondage of white people. But today, we have seen it all. That what happened in 1960 October 1st It's not independence. Instead, it's slavery. From one slave to another. Today is very clear for everybody to understand that what the British did is to hand over Nigeria to useless group of people called Fulanis. And they're handling it for them. And they are killing people, they are destroying people, they are burning houses.
Thank you, MazI.
They are raping women.
We're out of time.
They are bringing their number from all over Africa to come inside Nigeria to make sure the hunger will kill everybody. How shame. Upon all this, somebody will come out and say restructure. What are you going to restructure Fulani? Or are you going to restructure their wicked inside them? Where are you going to start?
We're out of time.
Instead to say, everybody go to your own side. Let us see how our people will be a human instead of be animal.
This is where we'll be ending today's program. We're out of time. We are using other people's time. For others, the women will be on the air again tomorrow, so we'll listen to them. So whatever time we have tomorrow, we'll deal with the topics. This is where we'll be ending today's program, and wait for South Africa. They will be coming up next. I thank all the participants. It's just for us to know what we are facing. We are not dreaming anymore. We must call a spade a spade. That's just the way it is.